Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
The PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. The Knights offense is on the move now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll run it here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football, and
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And bulldozing his way through. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Extending the play now. Breaks into the clear. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle, but First down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And ball spotted at the 17. They've been better off just taking a knee. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The shotgun handoff here. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They call the draw play here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. We're late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Knights are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Still scanning the field. Great protection. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's escaping the pocket now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
The Knights come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Here we go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. The Knights are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw yet again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
Kick is up and no good. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run the option. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown Tigers! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way down to the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to scramble. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in regulation? Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The offense going with the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. Here comes our first play of overtime. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Missouri. They strike first in OT.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And the point after is good. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
1st and goal, handoff. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand of that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage at a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And the point after is right down the middle. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win? That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11